Hello, my friends. Here we are at December 13th, and yesterday, if you joined me for the meditation, we did a body scan, inviting light into our body. And today, we're going to do a moving version focused on gratitude. Now, before we begin, I want to acknowledge that we are in the middle of a pandemic. It is a challenging time of year, probably depending on where you live in the world or in Canada. Excuse me, you might be in lockdown or in red or some version of highly changed normal activity, even for a pandemic. So I want to acknowledge that maybe you have nothing you feel you can be grateful for. And so let's explore that. So today, let's try and see what arises. Perhaps it might be, let's just be open actually. This is my thing, is like trying to eliminate expectations. So let's be curious about what arises if we are open to gratitude. Maybe gratitude will come in and maybe it won't today. But let's just try and see if we can make a little bit of space for that in our bodies and in our lives. So let's begin. So we'll do our warm-up. Again, if seated is the best place for you, please feel free to do it that way. If you are standing, allow your feet to come in to like just below your hips to a comfortable standing place. And let's just bounce a little bit. So as if we had, Again, one of my beloved teachers, Risa, made sounds, and sometimes, this is my knee joint. Even though it's actually like creaky. I'm imagining that it could be this beautiful jellyfish inside my knees, inside my pelvis. I'm starting to activate through my core, bringing my belly button to my spine so that I can elongate through my spine. We played with this idea of marionette strings. Good. And then let's just let our bounce have a little twisty twist to it. This is just to kind of put us into our bodies. Good. And let's try and open up our heart space. So if you did a dance class, you may do something like this. So let's do shoulder roll backwards. Good. A little bit bigger. Those jellyfish are under your armpit now. Maybe your elbows explore back. And then like you would splash water and open up through the chest. Let's just go slowly through that back there. Good. Think about that belly button to spine as we reverse it. Open up like you want to envelop. It's a big bear hug to all of the people we long to hug. I love you guys. Good. A little bit smaller. Good. A little bit smaller with the elbows maybe this time. Just the shoulders. Last one. Good. And let's just do this little opening. So I'm just opening up my arms. You can even massage the chest open if that feels good. A little bit more open. I felt like I was playing tennis there for a moment. Good. And hug yourself. Good. Really tight. You can even squeeze in. Good. Open up to the diagonal. Good. Hug on the diagonal. Good. Other way. Other diagonal. Let's squeeze. My cat's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. He wouldn't be the first. Good. Let's shake it out. You can have that audible sigh and a little bounce. Even blow air through your lips. Good. Shake your head. And just close your eyes and feel what we've already begun to create in the body. Good. So we began our meditation yesterday with the head, but this time we're going to come from the feet going up to the head. So as we are rooting our feet onto the earth, can you feel like you could draw in love, draw in appreciation, and recognize that it is a two-way street? I have to sing it. Okay, so my beautiful little sweet daughter come start singing, and I'm like, what are you singing? And she learned it in preschool this last year. She goes, love is something, if you give it away, you give it away, give it away. Love is something, if you give it away, you end up having more. Okay, that musical interlude was brought to you by Preschool of the Arts. Thank you. So, but feel that, yeah. So we're putting our gratitude into the earth, and then we are drawing up this beautiful energy. Feel it, fill your feet. Good. And today, let's see if we had grateful feet or the space for gratitude within our feet, what would they do? You can keep your eyes closed, or if you feel unstable, you can allow them to softly open. Good. I just have this image of, you might have seen on social media, when a child can hear for the first time, or they put glasses on for the first time and they can actually see. So could we, with as much wonder and reverence, could we see our feet with that much appreciation, care, gratitude, love? Good. And it's almost so much that it begins to spill upward up our legs. Our calves are full of gratitude and wonder. Good. And now maybe the knees. And again, my friends, it is always your own personal journey. So this can be a standing or seated or lying down version. It could be small. You could do it while you are exercising or running. So grateful for your knees, and that spills upward into the thighs. And can you feel that the entirety of you, yes, so the soft tissue, the bones, the skin, even almost the space around you, we're exploring that. Up into the pelvis. Good. Oh, yes, gratitude, all dimensions, yes? So think about front, side, and back. Good, and then that can come into our lower back and our belly. Think about your organs too. What would it feel like to be grateful for your digestive system? For your liver? Feel like it might be a little bit easier to be grateful for things like our heart and our lungs, but I remember when my friend was having gallbladder issues, like, it's I know one of those things, we don't appreciate things until we have problems. So maybe we could just acknowledge the work of all of the organs and systems of the body. And even if we don't fully know where they are in us or what they do, leave that to my doctor husband. Just kidding. But we can still send our attention and intention. Nice. Allow it to move up into the chest. And into the shoulders. Allowing any sounds, breath to just go for the ride. Nice. And shoulders and arms. All the way to the fingertips. And the head. And then just allow your awareness to drift between all of your being, which is a challenging coordination, yes? And I appreciate that, but we're just, again, exploring. And maybe, like when you go to a country for the first time, we can't see everything in one day, but the more we go, the more we see. Like when you watch a movie the second time, you notice different things, or listen to a piece of music, hear a poem, explore the gratitude of your gallbladder. Yeah, just allow it to bring up whatever comes up. Good. And now, like you would seal, just allow your hands to go to different parts of you. And again, almost like we hugged ourselves. Just give a little love. As if your hands could transmit love, hugs, kiss, and gratitude. You know, touch is a very important component of our development and our health. And so allowing yourself to really feel your own body, connect with yourself. And maybe there are areas that you want to just linger on a little bit more. We've talked about having a little conversation. I went to a Reiki appointment once, and she was like, yeah, you need to give your knee a little bit more love, right? And it's so, you know, we lament our bodies for being this way or that way, and it's easy to find what we are lacking. So can you say, I love you and I am grateful? And even if it's not exactly where you want to be, acknowledge where you are. Then make space for all that is to come. So finding stillness if you haven't already. We'll just do our little Erika closing. Figure eights over our heart to seal in the work we've done. Reversing if you so desire. Good. And really just take a moment. Just take a moment to say thank you to yourself, because we're busting our butts. Sorry for the language a little bit, but I think we are all working so hard, and you can just say thank you. You are doing your best, and your best is wonderful. And I am grateful for all that you do and all that you put into the world. And maybe you can't say all of those things right now. Maybe there's too many tears. But I think we need to acknowledge that it's hard. And that it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to not feel grateful. And it's okay to, feel a hot mess. All of those are okay. You are exactly where you need to be. Learning the lessons that you are meant to learn in this moment. And creating the upward spirals of all that is to come. So thank you. I am grateful to you for being here with me and coming on these sometimes crazy adventures. And as always, if there are things that are speaking to you, I would love to hear. And if there's anything, we're about halfway, so if there's anything you really want to work on, please send me a message or make a comment, because I'd really love to tailor it to you. So otherwise, you just get all my crazy ideas. All right, I love you, beautiful people. Be well. You are well. I love you.